Yo, this is the Ohardyaheardme podcast. I am the president, your host. We're going to start from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since we've been back together. We got my little sister, Styles by Coco. You going to let us know what you got going on and all that? Yeah, I'm talking about on the enemy, you heard me? Go
What's
for it.
going on, y'all? I'm Coco. I'm into the styles. I do a little bit of everything. I'm into the styles. I do Texas. I do hair. I cook. I'm a parent. That's what I got going on. Um, right now, um, right now, I'm seeking guidance. So, um, what I got going on is to come, I guess. You know.
Okay.
But make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Styles by Coco or Coco 2.5, Instagram, Forever Coco underscore 23, and that's it.
No YouTube name?
Or my YouTube, Forever Coco 25.
On, on.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Next up, you know what I'm saying? We got the brother that don't give a fuck about social media. You know what I'm saying? He just happy to be here. As in my Jada Kiss voice, he just happy to be here. Then fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's my little bro Elijah Durr.
What's up, everyone? Chilling, tired. That's what's going on for me. Just here to show love and support.
On. And last but not least, you know what I'm saying? We got your favorite fiber artist, you know what I'm saying? Since all this stuff then went down, you know what I'm saying? When we say it's not Gucci, it's custom, bitch, we really mean it now. You know what I'm saying?
Eh,
We really, really mean it. We got,
vindicated like a
you know what I'm
mud.
saying? We had Ray.
Hey y'all, I'm Saray. I am a fiber artist. This is some projects I have going on that you guys will see completed by fall. This is a jacket. I'm also working on the kiddos. I have a few more that's getting ready for the kiddos. Um, and this is one that is complete, a little nice short jacket. Okay.
I
You can
like that.
follow. Thank you. You can follow me on IG at Saray underscore 888. You can follow me on YouTube at Saray8. The website will be up shortly to have new products on, but it won't be up until the fall. But that website is Saray at SarayBigCartel.com. And that's all I got for right now. No custom orders ever. Ever. Just to let you know that too.
On. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know who I am. I'm the Prezi, you know what I'm saying? We got my one-on-one coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that. Today, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna chill, you know what I'm saying? We gonna have a little conversation. It's gonna be a quickie, nothing too serious. You feel me? Our first topic is self-discovery journeys. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about how you discovered your passions. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Let's see. Let's go with Elijah first. You know, Elijah will never get to go first, yo. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling about that?
How I discovered my passions. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Like what did you have to go through? Like what type of situations did you go through to find your passion?
oh shoot, man. I really don't know how I found the passion to cook. I needed a job. I ain't gonna lie. I just needed a job. And that was the one hiring at that point. Then I actually enjoyed it and loved it and never paid attention to how much I was making for real. I was enjoying putting food on the table for others and they was enjoying how well I was doing it with a smile on my face. All the learning that I got to do. And if it was definitely different. So I cook a lot when I be at home and things like that, but I never thought that I would try and do something like this, make it different. But I definitely I'm a big spiritual, on God. And so I think he definitely directed me that way. And I ended up taking it really seriously. And like I said, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. I love to get back to it. But that was one of my passions. Just trying new things for me, trying new things. Um, New things that you know could be healthy. In your gut, in your mind, in your heart that it could be healthy for you to try. You just never tried it. And just take the risk and find some time out of your day and go do it. And don't make no excuse to not do it. So once I stopped making excuses and just went to go do it, I found I had a lot of different things that I was passionate about doing, and it brought different people into my life, and I got to know myself a lot better.
That's what's up, man. That's
Yeah,
what we
that's
talking about.
live. I like that.
Yeah, like look, it was funny
For
because when you
sure.
first started, I ain't know where it was going to go, and then when you started, I was like, oh,
Right. He
So,
found his
Every
way.
time, yeah,
yeah,
so he
he
hit me with
definitely,
that. I'm like, uh, well,
yeah,
passionate out here.
it's all good. Well, look, we gonna go to Saray. You know what I'm saying? What you got, Saray?
My passions, I got a lot of passions. I'm just an artistic person. Um, how I got into crocheting, which is my main passion, is my grandmother because I was just too hyper and in the way. Because she was crafting and sewing and gardening, and I was always in the way. So she taught me how to. And then as I got older, I picked the needle back up probably like when I was 12 or 13. And that's always just kept me cool because my life was definitely chaotic. It was a lot of moving. It wasn't stable. I traveled a lot. So that was one thing that was consistent that I held on to because my grandmama taught me. And I just mastered it and ended up doing this and a lot of other things, just sticking with the fiber embroidery, just anything that I could do with my hands is my passion. I love being able to do it for myself. Um, I'm about to start back fishing again. That's another side passion that I have. I just like knowing that I did it. Like I wore my jacket out the other day and I got so many compliments on it. Marcus heard, he was there. So that just gave me joy. Like, dang, they really liked it. And I know I made it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a brand. And when I go fishing, like it feels good to eat something that I caught. I probably didn't clean it because I take it to the fish market, but I caught that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So I just like being self sufficient. I like doing it myself. I get a lot of pride in doing it myself, and it feels good knowing that nobody can't hold nothing over my head and take it away from me because I do it myself. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of skin in the game, so yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I found my
I
passion.
I respect that, but like, I just to correct you, you are a brand. Just to
How
correct
about
you,
yeah,
you are
it
a
went
brand.
Yeah,
through, but I was gonna let it
You know what
go.
That
I'm
I
saying?
made
facts.
a mistake.
You know what I'm
thank
saying? Just,
y'all.
yeah,
You're
just so you know, if you didn't know.
He
right.
said,
Now
if you
I know.
don't know, now you
Now you
know,
know.
nigga.
You know what I'm
Thank y'all.
saying? What you got, Coco?
So basically, on my self discovery journeys, I find myself kind of like not kind of, but I find myself in like semi isolation. I feel like when I'm in isolation, well, separation, I'm gonna say. When I'm in separation, it's just like that's when I get to know myself the most. When I feel like when I do decide to be creative or get in touch with my creative side, it's in that season of isolation. And, you know, in that season, that's when, you just, it's self discovery. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to discover yourself, and even discovering yourself is just becoming a better you, a better version of you. So it's like, you in separation right now, put up. It's like when you pop out, it's like, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You pop out even better because you took that time to be able to sit there and work on yourself, and, you know, like that's self care, mental health, all of that stuff is, that's how you discover yourself, and
Yeah. Sometimes you
um,
just gotta pop out and show niggas. You know
Show
what
me,
you
I'm saying?
feel me?
okay?
Every
That
now and then you
isolation
get,
is for real.
but
Yeah.
it's not like permanent isolation. It's just for a season. You got to take that time to be able to, get that mental clarity and, spiritual clarity. Uh, it's a journey. We all out here on our own little journey, and it's not about the end goal. It's about what I'm trying to say. It's about the actual what you got
Journey.
to go through to
Yeah.
get to
The
the end
path.
goal. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the path
path.
itself.
That path. You just discovering yourself. What is my, my real passion? That's something that I sit and I ponder. I ask myself. But I feel like when I answer that, I feel like I have so many passions. I love to cook. I love to style. I love to, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. I have more than one passion. It's not, a one thing with me. Everybody different too, though. So that's my take on that.
Yeah.
Isolation is good to piggyback off of that. Like that's how flowers grow. That's how anything grows. That's how you grew. You were in isolation. You were in the dark. Like people be scared of the dark, but that's where the magic is. When you was in your mother room womb, it was dark. You had to grow. When you plant a seed, it's in the dark. It's isolated. So isolation is always good for you to reset and regroup and really be able to reflect on what's going on. It's all the reads. Just be a whole Riri around here.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with isolation. I just, you know what I'm saying? It's just not sitting still too long. You
Yeah,
know
don't
what I'm
stay in it
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
saying?
not like a permanent type thing, but it's just
Yeah.
for a little season, however long that may be, whatever it is that you need to do in order for you to be able to work on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're just polishing
Sometimes
yourself.
I feel like sometimes you can't even, it ain't about keeping up with the Joneses. You see what everybody doing, but what you gonna do for yourself in order for you to get where everybody else is at? Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I want my own motion. You feel me? So it's like working on myself and all that stuff. Um, it's a progress.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, like even like in my journey, like to what I'm doing now, I think everything I've been through put me in the situation to be where I'm at now. And then to deal with the mental health because I know how I was treated, how I felt coming up, how like my thing was to help people not feel like how I felt. You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest thing. Like other than that, I can't really control nothing else. People gonna go through what they go through. But what I can control is whether I can be there for people. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
and as time went by, like the people that then reached out to me and all that and asked for help or like for guidance or whatever have you, it just reiterated the fact that this was what I was supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I was ready, like Coco, every time I felt like I was like, man, fuck this shit, somebody would hit me. Or somebody would reach out, or
Mhm.
somebody would have a problem. You know what I'm saying? It would always be something that was showing me
Mhm.
like, nah, nigga, this is what you supposed to
Like
be.
God said, here you go.
Yeah, like or you feel away or you don't you indecisive here. Let me throw like four people that you with problems that only you can help them with. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how I got here. Like and what I'm doing, like the pod is motherfucking Elijah Inception. You know what I'm saying? But but everything but you gotta think everything played a part. Everything had to happen for it to happen this way. So I'm grateful that the people that believed or whatever that's still here. Like I feel like we in the mid part of everything. You know, Y'all know I got plans. I want everybody to stand on their own and come together. So it's like this the mid part. We still building. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited. You know what I mean? So that's how I got here,
Hell
man.
yeah.
If I ain't go through shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, look, if I ain't go through shit, if Elijah ain't plant the seed, if Coco ain't talking me into the starting my page over when I got banned, if all that shit ain't happening, we would
We
not
wouldn't
be
be
here
here.
right now. That's how I look at it. Everybody play a part in it, and that's why y'all here. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. You know what I mean? There we go. We're going on to the next joint. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about overcoming self-doubt. You know what
Whew.
I'm saying? You feel me? So, what are some of the things that y'all do? Like when y'all feeling like when it's just y'all to yourself, how do y'all overcome the self doubt? You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with shit. You know what I'm saying? We going, let's start with Saray on that one. You know what I'm
How to overcome self doubt? Hell, I'm still fighting that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it's crazy because everybody else can see what I don't see. So for me, I'm still I gotta make it right. Everybody else is like, your shit fly. I don't. You get what I'm saying? So well, what if it doesn't make it? And then so many times I wanted to throw the needle down, and sometimes I do put it down. I be like, man, it ain't gonna do nothing. It's just a hobby. And then it's like, no, I gotta keep going because it's the fight in me, really. So I don't know. Sometimes it's just one moment, 1 second. I don't do days at a time because that's too many hours. I do 1 second, 1 minute, one moment at a time, or if I can just get through that hour, because it's an emotional, mental thing going at the same damn time. You feel me? So it's just more just psyching yourself out to not listen to the negative thoughts and the self doubt to not feed into it. And it takes training for it, and I have not mastered that as of yet, but I'm definitely way better than what it was. You know what I mean? So,
saying? Yeah.
and at the end of the day, I think what keeps me going is just like, fuck else I'm gonna do. Shit, that's what I do anyway. Like, whether it pop or it don't, like, this is literally what I do. This is me. So I can't stop it if I wanted to stop. If I wanted to be like, because I done did it, man, forget this. I'm not doing this shit. People don't da 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 da. I be in here fussing. And probably an hour I go lay down or go do something or scroll, and then I'll be right back in this damn chair.
You can't, yeah, look, you can't stop what's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? What's meant to be is meant to
Right.
be. You know what I'm saying?
I take it to work. I do all of that. It's who it's me. So that's how I guess I'm overcoming it. If I'm going to say that, like, I'm
It's
not
a
going to stop.
process.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, one day at a time. Like, like none of us mastered it. You know what I'm saying? Like we all, I'm quite sure as we go around this, everybody gonna have different things that they feel about each other or different ways that they go about, you know what I'm saying, dealing with it,
Right.
but it's definitely
What up,
work
GA?
in progress. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? What you got for me, Coco?
Well, overcoming self doubt is really just, keeping one foot in front of the other. You know, as she stated, it is. It's definitely something that you go through, you know. But I feel like as long as you keep moving forward and um, just keep going because life still goes on and it's like you like even with like self it's like sometimes you'll regret having like self-doubt because it's like you miss out on taking risks sometimes and it's like those risks could be the doors that open up for exactly what you know what you need. So like it's just
Oh
really
yeah.
about putting one foot in front of the other, being surrounded by people that are able to either pray for you and motivate you and um just like she said, mental. It's a mental thing, just making sure that you're mental. What I've been really big on lately is what you feed yourself. Like I believe that what you feed yourself is how your mind begins to operate. And so, I watch what I feed myself, and not like as in food, but I'm talking about as in what I feed my mind, like what I listen to, and who I listen to, and just things like that. So because sometimes you could be talking to somebody, and they might be the ones that place that doubt, say something that might place that self-doubt in you. So that's what I'm saying, like, you just overcoming it. You just got to watch who watch who you're surrounded by, and just you know just doing it, even when you doubt yourself. Do that shit anyway. That's what I say.
That's a fact. That's the thing, Like it's it's natural for us to have doubt. You know what I'm saying? It's natural. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's something that's new to you or something that you know what I'm
Something we
saying?
never done before. Let
Yeah,
me tell you something. And when you have doubt, that's when you gotta place your faith. That's when your faith has to be a little bit more than what, it's like, okay, although I doubt, I might have a little bit of self doubt, I'ma still have this faith, you know, you know. So
yeah,
like, I think that you gotta have faith too to help you overcome that self doubt.
hell yeah. You got to fucking believe. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe, the believing is half of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what you got, Elijah? Yo, you muted, yo.
My fault. I just made myself have to be positive for real. I was negative on myself for a long time. And then I don't know, I had to once I forgave myself for a lot of different things, that's what helped. And then I just became positive. And then I was always told because I gave positive advice to everybody. Well, why won't you just take your own advice type deal? Get up every single day, no matter how rough it might be last night, yesterday, whatever the case may be. I get up another day. I just keep getting up. When it
That's
comes to something new that comes around, I just tell myself there got to be a reason, especially if I don't go for it. So if I don't go for it and it comes to me and then it ends up being a struggle, then that's when okay, it has to be a reason or a way, or I have to be able to figure it out or whatever the case may be. But it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be straight. A lot you gonna be good. No reason to stress it. Nothing. You ain't dying. Ain't nobody got hurt. All that negativity that you having in your head, wipe it out. Go home, get some rest, get up, do it all over again. You're gonna be straight. But it takes for me, I mean, it does take good people to be around, but it also for me, it takes me personally when I get into my head, I have to think positive. So that's really what I take on overcoming my self doubt is just remaining positive.
That's a fact, yo. I'm glad you said that, yo. Cause your mind, yo, the thing about your mind is whatever you believe is where it's gonna take you. You know what I'm saying? If you believe the negative in a situation, your mind is gonna flood you with negative thoughts. If you believe the positive in it, it's gonna flood you with positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, like I told y'all, I was negative for a long time on myself.
Yeah.
That's it.
I
Yeah.
mean, yo, we all hit that. We all hit that. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me. Like, we don't want to be negative. But sometimes life be fucking us up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's giving you no choice but to believe the negative. But that's just the devil fucking with things. You know what I'm saying? Like, how I overcome self doubt, and in all reality, I just force myself to do shit. I just completely force myself, and I try to carry it like I'm not like I told y'all with these pods. I be nervous all the time. You think I'm not nervous being a 47-year-old content creator? You ever say going against these young motherfuckers with the type of content I'm putting out? You think I don't? You know what I'm saying, I don't be like, yo, this shit ain't gonna hit. This shit ain't. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking that shit all the time. You know what I do? I still hit that motherfucker. I still hit that goddamn button. You know what I'm saying? I still make the video. I still do the shit, yo. Because at the end of the day, like I say, the one thing I can guarantee is if you don't do it, it ain't gonna happen. So if you cool with not doing it, then that's cool. But I can't be cool with not. I'd rather go out swinging. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Like I feel like sports, nigga. I ain't gonna always win. But if I gave it all I had, the fuck else can I do? You know what I'm saying? I just gotta go back to the drawing board and try again. You feel me? I can't hold that shit against myself. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta think about the people watching too, because I don't want y'all to see me doubt on myself, and then y'all doubt. You know what I mean? That's the easiest way for me. Like it's just no matter what, you gotta look in that motherfucking mirror and say fuck it. You dig it? You know what I'm saying? Or she showing jackets again on. You know what I'm saying? But the next joint, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about embracing your authenticity. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Let's see. Coco, why don't you talk about, you know what I'm saying, embracing your true self? You know what I'm
I think
saying?
that it's just embracing your true self is just freedom. It's just like you don't have to pretend to be nothing like it's just it's you, it's no facade. You don't have to like put a different mask on for nobody. If you who you are, you gonna be who you are around whoever. You feel me? That's gonna be you. And I just think that as long it takes too much energy to be something that you're not. It is you're doing too much just being something that you're not. And if you can't be who you are around or in an environment or around people, then you shouldn't be around them because, why do you have to fake to be around these people? You feel what I'm saying? So, like, embracing that authenticity is like, it's that freedom to just be you. Like, you don't have to pretend, you don't have to do none of that. You can just be you. And then if you just being you, other people gonna say, "Oh yeah, she just her." You know,
Yeah, that's real. Like I look at it like, you don't wanna, like, I don't know, like I was saying in the chopping it up with Coop, like you don't wanna live a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because you're only gonna get what you're gonna get for that lie for as long as that lie, let me
I was about to
last.
say you can only live up to a certain image for so long before the real you come out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So like
you
you
might as well
wouldn't want
just. If you just start off being
if
who
you
you
wasn't.
are, you never have to worry about that. You never have to worry about switching up. You never have to, you're going to be able to weed the people out that ain't supposed to be there early on in the game because this is who I am. And if you don't align with me, if you don't fit my life or where I'm going, okay, you know, God got other people out here waiting for me.
That's a fact. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Laja, what you got with embracing your authenticity? You know what I'm talking about? I see you had the little baby, the little gaga goo. You know what I'm talking about? Or
Man, I love me some me. If you don't, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't got no reason to. Too old for it. I love who I am. If you don't rock with it, keep pushing. Yeah, 8 billion people in this world. Go find somebody else. I love me some me, and I ain't tripping. I'm never tripping. You'll never be able to You'll never be able to get me to do something I don't want to do, say something I don't want to say, make me feel uncomfortable. If I feel uncomfortable, I just leave, and I'll let you know I'm leaving. These are the reasons why I'm leaving, even if it comes off as me being an ass or whatever you want to call me. It is what it is. I'm very peaceful. I'm very positive. I'm very happy. I'm very joyful to be around. So if you don't rock with me, it can't be me. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Can't be me because I came with smiles. So you know what I mean. So it is what it is. I love me some me.
That's what's up, yo. Like, look, and that's the thing, yo. You gotta love yourself, man. If you love yourself, you ain't really worrying about whatever people thinking of you. You know what I'm saying? Long as you know the truth. What you got? What you got, Saray, on? You know what I'm saying? I know. Look, I know you got something to say about embracing your authenticity. I know you got something.
Embracing, of course. You have to embrace your authenticity. You got to love yourself. You got to know that you are the original, and people could try to duplicate, but they can't take your essence. So I'm all about me. You could call it conceited. You call it what you want. At the end of the day, it's my journey. When I hang up this phone and close this laptop, it's about me anyway. You feel me? So I'm a big believer in everybody loving on themselves and just being authentic. Be you, be real. Stop fronting. Damn. These people just told y'all that they were selling y'all knockoffs. And I am happy because now I get to walk around and laugh at these bougie ass bitches that was walking around making people feel bad or trying to because I didn't give a damn because I've been knew what time it was. But now I get to walk by this girl, shut up with your knockoff. Like this shit is gonna feel so good. When them patients come in with that stank ass breath because they put them whack ass veneers in their mouth and that stank ass BBLs and shit, them girls be doing the most. But they got their coach and all that other shit because they don't know how to be authentic. They don't know how to love themselves. You should have kept your original teeth in your mouth. You should have did some squats and kept your real ass. You should have made your own motherfucking clothes. If you would have embraced your essence, you would have known that it didn't matter what you put on. You make that shit. You are the scene. You make the scene. So yes, authenticity, baby.
And
Authenticity.
All right. Yeah, look. I knew she was gonna have fun with this shit when I said the
Okay,
comment. I knew she was gonna have
I
fun with
said, and
it. Yeah. I mean, like the
because
thing.
please, real quick, somebody keep tell these people who got them veneers in their mouth, they breath stank. They breath be stank.
Or I'm gonna make a video. Like, look, if you got veneers in your mouth, get you
public
some gum.
service announcement.
Yes,
Yes, hey, for
management.
real. I'm talking about they be cheesing and everything, and you can see the boyfriends, the face be turned because the breath be stank. The teeth be pretty, but the breath be not. What's up?
Yeah, but I mean, I just think that in these times you gotta embrace, you gotta be authentic, because everybody is to follow the leadership, man. And like you never know, you could be leading. Your leader can be a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't even know it because motherfuckers just be wanting to. Like we talking about the clothes and shit. Like motherfuckers don't even think about quality. Just think it's higher. It's a higher price, so it's a better quality. Not even knowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I believe in just being authentic because it's like I don't want nobody around me. If you don't fuck with me, like look, we all flawed, motherfuckers. You ain't gotta fuck with me. I'm gonna be alright if you won't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna take it personal. I'm gonna take it personal if you stick around and you don't fuck with me. Because now it's like you're trying to get something. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have to be it. And, I just
But if you
Stop
gonna take it
trying to keep
personal,
up with
you
everything.
gonna
Just
you gonna
like
take it personal if they stick around.
yeah, like if you don't if a motherfucker don't this the thing, right? Because a lot of times we don't know until later that people don't fuck with us because motherfuckers ain't gonna never be real with you.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you know you don't have good intentions or you know that you don't really fuck with me, don't be around me. You don't it's not gonna hurt me because all I want around me is people that fuck with me. Because I'm only gonna be around people I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple to me. Like it can't. We make shit difficult trying to be liked. Like I was saying, you're worrying about what other like niggas worrying about what other niggas saying when they in a relationship with their girl. Why you not worried about what your girl saying? Why you worrying about what another nigga saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit. That's the shit I'm talking about. Like if you authentic, yo, you ain't worrying about man. Look, this me, nigga. You fuck with it or you don't fuck with it.
I think
Wiggy over here in my live. She said, "Hey y'all," and then she said, "Marcus facts."
Yeah, like that's just what it is. Like yo, and
Wiggy.
Who was
yeah,
it? Her?
yeah, wiggy. Yeah. She told me I had sent it to her. She told me she was in Surrey. She was gonna be in Surrey Live. Like that's the thing, yo. Like I didn't been on this thing well, not on this, but like on TikTok and like social media for years, for like 3-4 years. Yo, I didn't see like as time go by, you see who the people that really fuck with you or people just around to get connections or meet people or whatever have you. Like, yo, you can be real with me. You might not get what you want, but you really wouldn't want that heat that's gonna come up off me. You know what I'm saying? If you want some bullshit, just be real with me.
I think somebody don't fuck with somebody else if they're always negative. If they try to one up you every single time you got to say something,
Yo,
they just always stink. They always got an attitude or whatever the case may be, or they always want to bring nothing but drama. If you, I'm telling you, if I'm
some
not
people want
scared
to
to
be the center of attention. They want to be the center of attention, my nigga. And it's like, you
if
know,
I
like
if I if I tell my family, don't get it twisted. I'll tell you too. Don't bring that around me.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I had. Don't bring that mess around. When I'm positive, don't bring that bull crap around me. Cause I promise you, I'll drift away or I'll leave you be. Or I'll just tell you straight up, bro, why are you being so negative? Get away from me. I can't do it.
Hey y'all, Wiggy got an answer. She typed it in here. Go ahead, Elijah.
yeah.
I'll say her
No,
answer once you finish.
that was it. Just falling back on what Marcus was talking about.
Okay,
Well,
she says, I think embracing your authenticity comes with age. We try too hard to fit in when we're young. Man, I agree, but you got some old people that's still trying to fit in.
I was about to say I
Like,
agree to a degree, but it's
yeah,
old motherfuckers trying to fit in now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because they never got out of it and they feel like, why am I changing now? You've been playing follow the leader all your life and you still don't see it. And you're like, I might as well not change now.
nah,
I'm
like
still trying to be as good as the next person.
I said
Bruh.
this shit 2 years ago. Why follow the leader when you can be the leader?
Thank you.
Like
But people would shame you for being an in charge leadership type of person. They would try to humble you because they don't have the skill set or they don't have the oomph to be, you know what I'm saying, to be in charge.
I feel like and what we doing, we all leaders. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It ain't no end all be all and nothing like that. Everybody word whole week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is, you know what I'm saying? Like people just I don't know, yo. I
And
think it is
stop fronting like you got it all together or like you have everything. Like just embrace your own personal journey. It's okay if you don't have it. Nope. If people would be honest, they would just sit there and say, yo, I'm winging it. Cause this is my first time on earth. This is my first time being 42. I'm winging this shit. Every morning I wake up, I ask God to cover me. I call my ancestors, all my spirituality stuff. I walk out this door. I promise you I'm winging this shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know ain't nobody gonna fuck with me, but I don't know what I'm doing.
hey, look, we winging the shit we doing now.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? We winging.
Right. Thank you, Wiggy.
Yeah.
I promise you, I don't got no problem being like, nah, I'm not going out because I don't got it. I'm chilling. I'm gonna chill till the next paycheck. Then let me know. Let me know.
Nigga,
You
I
know
might
that's
not. I might not even go out then. I might not even do it then. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's
You feel
okay
me?
if you paycheck to paycheck. It's okay if you're not balling. As long as you're not homeless, as long as you're handling your business to the best of your ability that suits your household and your family, you are doing great. You
Yeah,
can't measure and pocket watch other people because that's when you fall. That's when you fail.
yeah, like I never, and that's the thing, I don't do competition either. With my friends, with enemies, none of that shit. I'm not competing with y'all.
Not nan so
You know what I'm
at
saying?
all.
Because you know what I mean, like whatever's gonna come to me is gonna come to me how it's gonna come to me.
Because it's mine anyway.
We supposed to be competing against poverty and you feel me? Stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah,
We's not with each other.
Yeah.
I love seeing people flirt. Like the people around me that's doing these shit. Like I was talking about Jamie Marie and like how she got the subs and all the I'm proud of her. We ain't in
Yeah, I seen
competition.
her stuff. I went across her stuff. Yeah, yo.
Yeah, like nigga, that's little sis, nigga. I'm not in no competition with her. She gave me tips, I gave her tips, nigga. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we do. Everything gonna come. My shit, everything gonna come in the time. All you gotta do is keep going and keep moving forward. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? How you don't
It's
know tomorrow ain't gonna be your day? How you don't know the day after tomorrow ain't gonna be your day? How you don't know if you quit the day that it's just gonna happen? You know what I'm
You know the reason why it don't happen is because you worried about somebody else.
right.
That's why it don't ever come to you. You don't get blessed with a great thing when you're looking at somebody else's great thing. You're not focused. That's
saying? Yeah.
the, come on, man.
But they
And
say
then you
you're
don't
worrying about the wrong
appreciate
shit.
it because listen, I truly feel like when you get blessed with something because you was focused and you ain't focused on other things, that's when you appreciate what you got blessed with. You appreciate no matter how big, no matter how small. It could be a little tiny raise, you appreciate it still. You might talk shit, even though you know what I mean, I
Yeah,
was talking
definitely gonna
shit.
talk shit. Definitely
I,
gonna talk
I, I
shit.
was talking
But
I
but
was talking shit. I
no,
was
but
talking
we
shit.
gonna we
But
gonna take that money though. We gonna take
but
that
I
money
told
though.
you feel me? I told my boss though, you know what? You didn't have to give us one though. So you know what? I do appreciate it. I'm gonna talk shit over here though. But
Yeah.
anyway, man, you don't appreciate it. So why would you get blessed?
I mean,
You
Right.
don't
that's
even
the
know,
thing,
you don't
right?
even notice that you got it. You don't even notice that you got it. Your
Yeah,
blessing for one that you need to pay attention to is the fact that you still woke up. Man, you don't know when your life is about to be taken when you walk out that door.
Right.
exactly. That
So
blessing be right
you
in front of your face.
start from there and then keep just pushing, just keep going. Don't worry about what's around you. Don't worry about nothing else unless you got something positive to say to somebody. Unless you bring in great energy to say to somebody. Other than that, you have no reason to be jealous, to be sitting here hating on people, to bring negativity, to be like, well, I'm gonna get that shit tomorrow. Bro, go on somewhere, man.
But it all depends on where them people coming from. Like sometimes people hate on you because they done been in the same type of situation you've been in, and they couldn't survive. They couldn't do it, so they believe that they couldn't do it. You can't do it. They want to
Right.
keep you at the same level. Like they say, people want to see you doing good, just not better than them.
This is
Ain't
that
that a shame?
the worst thing about that is you about to lose a good friend because you hating. You about to lose a good person that you're having a conversation with because you hating. You about to lose a good advice because you hating.
Nigga, but if
A
you a
good
hater,
a good source, a good support,
yeah,
a
yo.
good
You
everything.
wanna
You
lose.
it's
You
But if
not
don't
you a
wanna
hater,
lose.
it's like, yo, it's just what it is. Like we not
But
haters.
but that's the thing though. When you see a hater and they lose you a good soul and they realize it because they go back to all the regular negative people. There's more negative than there is positive. Then they be like, damn. Then they try to chop it up with you again. But go on. That's
Yeah,
why Saray said it. Saray said it so good the last time. She said, "Don't ever double back."
yeah. Like that's,
nah.
That's 100%.
I mean,
There's no
yo,
spinning the block.
that shit, yo. I never understand it, yo, because it's like it's all room for us to all do what we gotta do. It's enough people for me to have my group of people, for Saray to have her group of people, for Elijah to have his group of people, for Coco have her group of people. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people out here. Why you gotta hate on them, motherfucker? To try to make yourself look better. That shit don't make you look good. That should make you look worse. Fuck, I
Like a
look like.
clown.
Yeah, how can I sit on here and I hate on a motherfucker for doing good? Like, how that shit even make
Sometimes
sense?
people will hate on you for doing things that like they might want to do and they see you doing it, they just don't have that push to do it themselves either, because you could be doing the same instead of hating that. it's like it's like it should be motivating you instead of making you hate on that person, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this motivated me to do better. Oh, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
oh,
a
all
fucking
right.
fact.
I know that's right. Let me step my game up. I gotta step my game. You feel me? Like, people don't think like that. It's all about your mindset too. If you a negative person, you probably is gonna be hating. You
Yeah.
know, and
Like
that's
not.
probably why your life probably not where it's supposed to be at. Now because you looking at what somebody else got instead of focusing on yourself.
Yeah, like now, I'm cool. Now, let's not get it twisted. I'm cool with friendly competition. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But I'm not hating because I can still see something in something that somebody else doing and be like, yo, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't because what I do and what somebody else do is gonna be different. It's supposed to be different because I'm not you and you not me. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like why hate. Like we embrace each other. Like now I'm trying to work on y'all. Like everybody that want to do solo joints or whatever have you, I'm embracing it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Y'all didn't gave up y'all time for me. Now it's time for me to give my time up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit work. You know what I'm saying? When you embrace it, it's I don't know. Maybe we get into a little too deep into it because that's too grown for certain people. Some people just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't get that, you know what I'm saying? You can do it by yourself, but when you do it together, it works a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
They don't get it, but they need to hear it.
Yeah, like you feel me? That's why a lot of people not here now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because everybody don't get it. And I'm not mad because shit gonna keep moving fucking forward. We ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? We keep moving forward we keep moving forward till there's nowhere to go forward. You know what I'm saying? This is how I gotta be. But I definitely did the conversation. I kind of figured that the embracing the authenticity was gonna bring a nice little conversation out. So you know what I'm saying? Next topic, you know what I'm saying? Exploring passions and interests. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Coco, we're gonna let you go first. You know what I'm saying?
Um, I
So how do
think
you
that,
oh my bad,
huh?
go ahead. No,
Go
my bad,
ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You was about to explain it.
Yeah, I was just saying, just like how do you discover your passion or your interest? How do you feel like the process is? Like, how do you feel like well for you example, how did you find your passion or your interest? Where did it come from?
I feel like I know where my passions and my interests are. Like just by how I feel about when I do them. I feel like my passion and my interests, they make me happy. They make me excited to do it. They make me. It's just like, you know what I'm saying. It's something that it's not bringing a burden, whether it be a craft or anything. It's something that's not a burden. It's something that you just like, you feel free doing. It's something that makes you happy. That's how, that's what I could say.
No, I mean, look, everybody going to say it different. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no wrong answer.
Yeah, like something that like you get into, like
Like we all had
anything.
different passions.
It can
But
be
just,
anything. Like
yeah,
yeah.
like
It's
we all
just,
came up
I
and
guess,
we
what grabs your attention the most, and like I said, whatever you like, it shouldn't feel like a job, or it shouldn't feel like a burden. It's like you want it. That's something like you could ask yourself. I feel like you could ask yourself, oh well, like a passion. You could just ask yourself, oh, what's something that you would do for free? You
yeah,
know.
I'm all right. Like for instance, like right now, what do you feel like you most passionate about?
Right now, what I'm most passionate about. My passion is probably like in cooking and still in styling.
All right,
That's where
so
my passion is at. More
uh,
so in styling, I would say. I like
so
cooking too,
so where did
but
the cooking? All right, where did where did the cooking passion come from?
cause I just been cooking like, and I guess over the years, it's just like when you like be wanting to try new things and stuff like that, and then if you know that, I'm not saying I'm the best cook out there or anything, but you
Mhm.
know, it just cooking is just like it's like comfort, and I be and like that's why anytime people come over my house, that's what I do. I cook for them, to make them. I don't know. I guess that's how I make people feel comfortable, you know. So
Okay,
it's
I
just
respect.
something that just over the years, something that I did. I would even with like cooking. So like with cooking, I was still like I would like to learn. Well, yeah, I would like to learn to bake more too. I see people they make dessert with dinner, and that's something that I never really did. And so that's like something that I want to start looking into to do.
Mm, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Elijah, you know what I'm talking about?
What was the question? What's going on?
No, we talking about exploring passions and interests. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you discover your passion?
Um, like I said, going out and doing it. Um, I remember in school, I was really passionate in art. I could draw and didn't know it, but I actually enjoyed it. It was calming, it was peaceful, it was quiet. I actually enjoyed it. Um, I love bowling. So my stepdad used to always take me bowling every Sunday. Every Sunday and sometimes on the weekdays, we would go bowling. He put me in a tournament filled with grown men one time. Seriously, they gave me my own trophy for knocking out 102. I had scored 102 and I was only, I think, 12. So,
Okay.
so I got back into bowling and then realized how good I was and how much fun and focus and how much I actually love. But that's something like I'm competitive with. You know what I mean? You start beating me, I start counting your points and seeing how much I need to, you know what I mean? But like cooking, it came out of nowhere for me. But I realized, like I said, like my papa, he taught me how to cook when I was only 11. We would cook breakfast and things like that, and I enjoyed it with him. Um, just doing different things, trying new things. I love skydiving. I love doing adventurous stuff. I love doing crazy stuff. You know, that's all. Just
Okay.
getting out there and trying it.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. Now, like we know where Saray got her passion for the crocheting from, right? We already know that, right? But when was the point where you knew that this was going to be the thing? Because you already knew how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But when did you know this was going to be the thing that you was going to really love and continue doing?
Exploring my passions and interests. Like I, of course, yeah, you know my beginning history of it, but because it's just me. That's as best I could put it. It's me. It's who I am. It's what I do. Like I keep saying, if it didn't make money or whatever, I'm going when if you guys are favored enough to see me in 15, 20 years, it don't matter what home I'm in, I will have a corner and I will be doing this.
Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't
What I
imagine you
do.
not sitting in a chair rocking crocheting. I just
I
couldn't.
can't wait to get my rocking chair because my grandma had a few and I had got them, but I left them in a past relationship. But I can't wait to get my customized rocking chair because I'm gonna be fly with it.
You gonna have the Saray rock and
But
chair.
it's
You know
gonna
what
be
I'm saying?
tagged Mr. Ray already, black and gold. How you know? So I embrace the old lady in me. I already know how old I am for real, for real. So it's everybody else that need to catch up.
I
But
feel
yeah,
it.
that's my exploring my passions. I'm a crafter. This is my main craft. But anything that I could do by hand, oh y'all, I got my fishing license. But anything that I could do by hand and do myself, I'm so excited. Um, that's me laying in that sun. I am on 10 right now. I enjoy it. I just get a fulfillment of somebody saying, "Oh, that looks nice. Where'd you get that from?" I made it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just that I'ma always keep exploring. I paint. I do a lot of stuff. Anything that I could do with my hands, I'm doing it. I gotta try it once to see if I like it. Because it's some things like beadwork, I ain't fucking with it. I tried it, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta try it once. That's just my thing. I'm a crafter to heart. So I'm always gonna find something to be into.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's up. I me, like now I'm into this production shit. Like I'm really like even though I'm not showing a lot of shit that I'm doing with the cap cut shit and all that, because like I say, I'm waiting for later. But it's like this whole production thing. I think that's my passion now. Like I'm really dead serious about this production company shit. This producing other people's pods and getting it all together. Like I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'd have never thought at this, as Saray would say, at this big old age, you know what I'm saying, that I would be on this bitch wanting to be a content creator. You know what I'm saying? But it feel good, and it feel good to help other motherfuckers be able, not to call y'all motherfuckers, but to help other people really go after what they try and do. You know what I'm saying? I can help y'all. I'm with it, yo. I appreciate being somebody that people look to. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing with all this. Look, we flying through this joint. Last question. You know what I'm saying? Well, last topic. Yeah, I mean, lessons learned from mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We going to start with Coco. What you got for me, Coco?
Lessons learned from mistakes. Like, so what you mean by that?
Just in general. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about like self-discovery and all that. So it's like within your journey, what are some lessons that you learned from your mistakes that you've
Ooh,
uh,
um, I feel like um a lot of lessons. Let's see. I learned that um there's a point where uh you could be able to just love somebody like too much. Like you could have like too much love for somebody. Like I've learned that, not everybody is like me. Um, so like, you know, how sometimes we'd be like, oh well, I would have never did that. Just because you would have never did it, don't mean the other person would have never did it. Because you're two different people, you know. Um, I learned to stop placing expectations on things and people and stuff like that, because not saying that I got standards. I just don't place expectations on people because um people are their own people, their own self. So it's like when they don't live up to your expectations, sometimes we tend to get upset, you know, with people, but that's because you placed those expectations. You expected them to be this way, and that's just not who they were, you know? So I've learned to see people for who they are the first time they show me. Um, I've learned self love, to love myself enough to not accept nothing that I don't want, you know. Um, and just responsibility. I learned a lot along the way. It's been a journey for real. I can go
Oh
on and on. I ain't mean
yeah.
to.
Yeah, we still like we still on the journey. You feel me?
You feel
So
me?
so
We
I
still
dig it.
got more to learn, but
Yeah.
for the most part, definitely. And I just, just with those lessons, you got to learn to, when moving forward, apply those lessons that you learned to, you know, where you headed, or else you're gonna be learning that lesson again.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a saying that I had got. It's, you know what I'm saying? Expect nothing and appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta go about things. You know what I'm saying? Expectations that had you fucked up. That I had, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's the worst thing you can put is expectations on a person. Cause as soon as they don't live up to it, it's not really their fault because we putting stuff on people that they really not ready for at times. You know what I'm saying? But I respect it. Elijah, what you got for me?
Lesson learned from mistakes. Yeah, we all we always going. I mean, we always gonna make mistakes. That shit just happens, you know. Um, Learning that not everybody's authentic. Not everybody want the best for you. Picking and choosing people wisely. So, um, kicking myself down, knowing that I'm better than what I thought I was. So, yeah, getting older, the mistakes is what made me me. Again, I love me, and I'll never let myself or nobody take me back. I'll never change unless it's changed for the better.
I feel that. That's real. That's definitely real. Saray, what you got for us?
Lessons learned from mistakes. What you need specific lessons I learned?
I mean, it don't. I mean, we just
Shut up,
talking about
Elijah.
in the journey that we talking about, like in self discovery and overcoming self doubt and all that. Like, what are some of the things in your journey that you learned from some of the mistakes that you made? Like, nobody
Stop
perfect.
giving a fuck. I make Elijah laugh to the core. You hear me? He loves the way on my responses. Yeah, it blinds me definitely. I'm holding two conversations, but yeah, um, that's literally what we're talking about over here. Just really learning ourselves and accepting ourselves. And with me, because I have such a big heart, I care too much, but I care for the ones that I care about, not the world, because I give a fuck, but the ones that I have accepted. Shut up, Elijah. The ones that I've accepted into my life. What up, Tommy? I mean, nobody. The ones I've accepted into my life, y'all, you family. Like y'all are family. So I don't really. I guess I say I hold you guys in a high regard because I hold myself in a high regard. Like I spoil myself. You gotta understand. I know who I am. I know. You feel me? So I know I'm the shit. I know you're gonna get addicted. You get what I'm saying? I know these things. I know that's why the fuck you coming around. Cause my energy is like that. So it's like, if I know how I treat myself, I'm gonna treat you the same. Like prime example, my daughter, when she was younger, when she used to have sleepovers, when the little girls came over, everybody had their own. And I set it up like a little hotel thing. Everybody had their own towel, their rag, their toothbrush, their own bar of soap. You get what I'm saying? I made sure that the way that I cared for my daughter, I cared for them. So the way I love on me and care for me is how I'm going to do you. So when you disappoint me, I'm ready to blaze your ass because I'm pissed because how dare you? You get what I'm saying? So you know, my what I've learned is stop doing that shit. That's what I learned. Even though it's still kind of hard because that's just who I am. Once I accept you to be in my pride, in my group, in my energy, because you already know I don't fuck with nobody. I'm online with this shit. I ain't got no homegirls that I be calling and kicking it with. I hang solo. I went to Barnes and Noble today. I was sunbathing by myself. Every time you see me, I'm by
Hold
myself.
up, nigga. Hold up, nigga. You wasn't by yourself, or
You get what I'm saying? I gotta call you, nigga. You know how far you are? The fuck? If anything was happening to me, it wasn't shit you could do, but just say, hey, on the phone.
I'm gonna call Coco and be like, yo, go see about that.
Yeah, tapering expectations. There you go. So it's exactly. I'm reading both, but yeah, exactly. Like, so when I take you in like that, not saying you need anything, that's just who I am. If I'm going out to eat and I order the steak and I done already peeped your pockets ain't right, because I done been on dates with guys and I already know I always bring my own money. So because I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna eat what the fuck I want. You understand? And if I want a doggy bag, I'm gonna take that shit home. So I always come laced up. So it's like I could peep how the day went when we was hanging out, how you kind of tight with shit. So when we go eat and it's dinner time, we both gonna eat good. I'm not gonna sit there with my steak and you sitting there trying to just get some water or something. Trying to, nah, we're not doing
You
that.
got mozzarella sticks, and you got
Yeah, you doing an
you got the
appetizer. And when we're not doing that, we finna eat. I'm gonna go right on ahead, man. Go ahead and order. You know what I'm saying? Some men will take it like offensive. I ain't got time for that pride shit, because for me, you just gotta understand, you family now. You get what I'm saying? I am not going to sit here and have me a spread and watch you have nothing. I can't do that. I don't rock like that. So, but I also have to learn to be. I also have to learn how to be, you know, I can't just give too much of myself all the time, because my intentions is not everybody else's intentions. And that's where I be fucking up at. And that's how I get hurt, to where I'm at the point now where I got nothing but guard up and motherfuckers think that, oh, she's too tough. And it's just like, well, whatever with your weak ass. That's where I'm at with it. Cause shut up. For real, because I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince you. It's either you can take my love and you can receive it and know what it is, or you can't. But I'm not gonna dummy myself down, because I am that. I'm generous like that. But I do have to have more discernment about who I'm generous with. Period.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that. That kind of going to how I feel. I feel like the biggest lesson that I learned is, just because I want people around don't mean they meant to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the mistake I made, was trying to keep people around that shouldn't be around, or trying to put people around in a situation and just like hoping for the best.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, some like y'all keep saying it, yo. Like y'all always say, everybody can't go, everybody can't be a part, everybody can't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that, yo, it just ain't, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with what we had. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm happy with what we had. Whether more people come or people don't, I'm happy with where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Quality over quantity, authenticity, real shit, not the flaw shit. Definitely.
Yeah. Because, you know, people like we was talking, like people feel like they hold more weight than what they do, and that's not a knock. It's just that, like, you just gotta know your spot. Like, ain't nobody competing. Ain't nobody trying to. You know what I'm saying?
I wish
like,
I would.
yeah, like, yo, I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine, like, you know what I'm saying, competing with like Elijah or Cool. I mean, like, yeah, like if some friendly shit. If we doing pods and the niggas is like, yeah, yo, my pod gonna be this, like, yeah, all right, we competing this, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
That's
Yeah,
easy.
that's cool. That's cool.
Like, yeah.
But it's like for me to be like, man, fuck Elijah. Nigga, yeah, yo, you heard Elijah podcast? Man, fuck that nigga, man. That nigga, man, he wouldn't even be doing podcast if it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be no.
That's the dumb shit.
You know what I'm saying? like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't look at it like that. I just look at it like I just be wanting to see everybody shine. Sometimes more so than myself, and that's a flaw of my own. Because
Yeah.
I go hard for another, I go harder for another motherfucker than I will for myself.
What up, King?
And that's something else. That's another lesson I got to learn is that I got to put
I
that same
think
effort into myself.
right. So I
Mhm.
think I feel that because I think I'll be the same way. I'd rather see somebody else shine harder than me. Like my lady, she be telling me that. She be like, why didn't you be the one to apply for that job? Like, because he deserved it though. He been there for a minute. He wanted that job. Now what? I salute to him. I'm proud of him. I tell him. I embrace it. Not for sure. Mm,
I get it.
especially when you don't, especially when you're at home, especially when you like a brother to me, especially when we close, especially when you could just be cool. You could just be cool. I'm proud of everybody.
Once it
But
becomes a competition, dog, shit go left. That's why I don't compete. You know what I'm saying? Now these other niggas, these other motherfuckers, yeah, it's like I tell them quick, like y'all don't compete because once you compete, once you think it's a competition, you lost. And I don't,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not on it. Like nigga, I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go against everything everybody else doing because I'm gonna do it my way. So can't nobody say they did it. Or yeah, Marcus did this because of such and such. No, I did it how the fuck I wanted to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Motherfucker.